Okay, today, so we're going to be doing another voice-over commentary of some pad work at Rattachai Muay Thai in Phuket, Thailand. Here we go. So today I'm working with Kru Duang. He's one of the twin brothers there. I think it's Du and Duang are the brothers. Speaking of twins, you don't really come across many twins here in Thailand, and if you do, I don't really know many, and I've not seen very many. I know of the twin brothers in Sitchalfo, in Hua Hin, and Phetchaburi, who are some of the best trainers in the game, best fighters ever, but yeah, so anyways, you got some twins over here at Rattachai. So, I don't know how old they are. But they're not too old. I want to say I'm older than them. I definitely look older than them. So I'd say they're probably like in their early 30s. And I really like Duang's style. You know, what I like about him is he lets me play around a little bit. He doesn't get too angry at me if I try to throw in a little cheeky little sweep here and there. And he is very basic but fundamental with a lot of power strikes. So a lot of single kicks, hard elbows, hard knees, a little bit of countering here and there, and yeah, I like that. You're seeing round 1, 2, and 3, and I progressively get better with him as the rounds go on. I can't remember if this is my first or second time with him, so let's just call it my first. It might be my second, but if I did go with him the first time, I couldn't throw elbows at that point because, at least my right elbow, because of the motorcycle accident I was in. But see, there you notice what I did was I caught his kick and I was ready to throw an elbow, and he was ready for it, but I wasn't sure he was ready for it. But from this point on, he's always ready for it. And I really look forward to working with some of these guys more repeatedly. Like, I'd like to work with Duang or Tar, which was a really good session with him. Unfortunately, it was just bad camera angles, so I got somebody blocked a lot of my shots. But I feel like if I'm working with this guy, like he'd give me good looks, good hard knees. One thing I really like that he does a lot of hand checking. So basically he's putting his hands out and he's kind of walking forward, and I'm stopping him, I'm meeting him, which allows me to in turn set up next strike. Like in that case, it was kind of step through, let turn, basically. Let's see, there's a turn. He kind of giving me that forward pressure where I can meet him, but sometimes he wants to just march right through. It's at the end of the round, boom, power. And I'm still standing, I'm not dying. I'm feeling alright. Round 2, let's go. Notice I was wide 3 times to my guy. Now we're gonna start going a little bit more power here. See, I like how he sets up that hook into that right kick. Now I know every time he's gonna look for that single hook, he wants a kick after. And he's ready for my elbow after that switch knee. You know, sometimes he wants like a double switch knee or a switch knee into a left kick, which I'm usually always throwing an elbow, but I like the mix up. I wish there was just a little bit more communication. Be like, like punch knee elbow. You know what I mean? Or I mean like punch knee kick. You know what I mean? Then I'll know what he means. You know, he doesn't have to explain what side, and I'll just see it. But this guy's almost saying nothing. We have a kind of a weird thing where he's not really calling anything. I mean, he's showing it. He's giving me more visual. But he's not saying, you know, kick or knee or punch. He's just giving it to me, and then I'm just reacting. audio visual part of being a pad holder. He doesn't have to waste time being audio with me too much, because he's just giving me basic stuff. I know what he wants, whether it be the knees, the elbows, the kicks. It's pretty basic. It's when they want something strange that they gotta communicate. Like I was working with Kru Duang yesterday, and I didn't get to film it because my memory card I didn't have it. But anyways, he was having me like catch a kick, throw an elbow to the leg into a spinning elbow. And I can do it, was no problem. It was just, you know, he has to communicate that. But now I know what he wants next time I work with him. Jack's gonna be a good video also. But I hope you guys like, at least appreciating this type of, you know, what do you call it? Exposure. I mean, I've worked with a lot of different trainers since I've been in Thailand. As much as I've follied and I've messed up and I've done stupid stuff while I've been here, I've gotten a lot of different looks from a lot of different trainers, all the different gyms I've been in. You know, it's funny how I'm starting to just get back in shape a little bit. I'm down to about 67 kilos today after training. But my stamina is better just because I know how to, what to expect from pad work again. You know, you gotta know how to control your power gauge, you know? And of course it depends on how much sleep you get. I've been trying to really fix the mechanic of my right kick, left kick. So there, I didn't know what he wanted. Right here, I wasn't sure. Here I'm starting to really throw harder right knees. I'm trying to really dig into the belly. I'm trying to really come across my shoulder for that right kick. And then turn my thumb upside down, turn over, pop my shoulder. And, you know, he wasn't too dangerous in the fact where he was making me feel like he was gonna fake me out and hit me with a sweep at any point, or throw me on the floor, so like I could throw everything kind of full power without really worrying. And there's one point where he's having me throw kicks, and he tries to, I think it might be here, he tries to kick my leg out, right there, look, he tries to kick my leg out, but I didn't fall for it, or I just wasn't hard enough. And yeah, he just kind of let me slide. Maybe he was just too tired to throw me down. Coming on to round 3. I'm feeling better about my right elbow. Feeling better about my right elbows and my right punches again. Not getting so much of a dead arm. I mean, I still have it, but it's not so bad. You know, but I'll tell you, these trainers are as good as any on the block. As far as I know, you know. What I like about them is they're not too overly serious, but they are serious, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's not too much pressure on this gym right now, I feel like. You know, they might not be taking that many fights. That's okay. They don't have to be at the front line of every stadium fight. But that's fine. I don't think that they don't have the talent in the gym. Maybe it's some people just don't want to fight. I think, you know, they haven't even asked me to fight yet. This is the longest I've been in the gym, and they have not asked me if I want to fight. So maybe they just don't really care as much, but that's okay. I think they do, but I think it just depends on the person. You know, you gotta kind of maybe prove yourself. Maybe they're gonna wait a couple days. Maybe they just see me getting better and better. You know, they let me spar, of course, every chance. But I really like the gym, you know. you know, the styles are different between all the trainers. And I'm trying to showcase that even in just one little location. And eventually I'm gonna get to more locations, if not this trip, but by next trip for sure. I found some hidden gyms out in Cape Panwa area we're gonna try to get to eventually. But he's pretty happy with me and everything I'm doing. I'm trying to turn my foot out on my knees, step on my elbows as much as I can, rest on the jabs as much as I can. Not really try to pull on his head down too much. Try to throw the knee hard from a long distance. Keep my hands up the whole time. I felt good this day. I had to take the day before off due to a mild fever. Even though I showed up to train in the morning a bit sick, I skipped the next day just in case. But we're coming to the end of the round here. Again, I hope you guys like this change of pace with the commentary. Hopefully it helps. If you have any questions, if you want to see any different. I would love to have someone film this from different angles, but you know, if you want to see anything else from me, you know, like, subscribe button, peace and love, and make sure you come check out Rattachai Muaythai in Phuket, Thailand. You know, I could talk about all the different things I like about the facility, but I'm trying to showcase in small doses, well, at least some of my favorite parts I've had where, so you know what you get. You come to Thailand, you come to Rattachai, if you've got some skills, you know what you're looking at. You get a little bit of a background on some of these trainers and what they're capable of. Anyways, thank you. Peace.